Hey everyone, it's Heidi. So I bet most of you have seen these photographs going around social media where people pick a number and you have to respond to that question. I wanted to turn this into a YouTube tag and film a video so that you guys could get to know me better. So the photo that I'm using is this one. I'm going to be picking numbers at random as well as using numbers that you guys sent me on Twitter. The first number comes from Ellie and Rebecca and they picked number 29. Which is the worst movie you've seen. Opinions are subjective, but I don't like things that creep me out or give me nightmares, and Paranormal Activity was just, nothing happened until the end. I don't understand why people enjoyed it so much. Green Heat 13 says number 12, which is my guilty pleasure. And lately my guilty pleasure has been binge watching Netflix, because after I graduated and I moved back home and we didn't have cable, I decided to sign up for Netflix. I don't really watch TV a lot, but if you give me a whole season of TV right in a row, I will just sit down and watch the whole thing. I've watched a lot of comedy specials, I've watched some movies, I've watched Master of None. I've just watched so many things in the past month and I feel like I should be doing something more productive, and I feel like it's a guilty pleasure. Keys says number 26, which is your favorite book series. The two main book series that I was in love with growing up were Harry Potter and A Series of Unfortunate Events. I feel like those are really obvious and self-explanatory because they're very popular and they're very entertaining. So I'm gonna pick a different series. It's actually a series that only has 2 books, but I still count more than 1 book as being a series. Stargirl is one of my favorite books. It was really popular when I was in middle school. This book is about a girl who doesn't fit in. She was homeschooled and now she's going to public school. She's not like the other kids in high school. She's quirky, she dresses differently. She has to deal with bullying. I didn't really follow what other people were doing just because I thought it was cool or whatever. So this book really helped shape me as a person. And there's another book called Love Stargirl, which is the sequel, and it's a really cute story of what happened to Stargirl after she moved away from the town in this book. Kelsey picked number 7, which was, what was the last book you read? That was The Hobbit. I decided to reread The Hobbit just randomly. It's adventurous, it's entertaining, it's a classic. I'm going to pick number 16. 16 is the last country that you visited. And the last country that I visited was England. I studied abroad. It was amazing. I was there for 3 weeks. I was in London for most of the time. I got to visit Liverpool and Brighton, and I got to spend a weekend in Edinburgh in Scotland. It was really cool being in a country where they have a monarchy and their government is so different from ours. I would love to go back to London anytime. Number 8 is the last movie that you watched. And I'm pretty sure the last movie I watched was Wonder Woman, and my dad and I saw that in the theaters. It wasn't my favorite movie ever, but it was a good movie. And to have a good movie where the lead character is a female superhero is just so important. Wonder Woman is a classic superhero, and to not have her own movie for so long was crazy to me. Number 21 is your favorite female singer, and this is so easy. It's Adele, hands down. I saw Adele live for the first time last year. I got the tickets so last minute, I didn't think I'd be able to go. She just pops up out of the stage and blows everybody away, and she was amazing. Number 28 is moment in a movie that always makes you cry. I was watching Up with my grandma the other day, and when Ellie is in the hospital and the balloon floats into her room, I broke down. My grandma is just like, oh, that's too bad, and I'm just like, oh. I don't usually cry in movies, especially if I know what's coming. You would think, Pixar, the feels. You know how to get me. This was a lot of fun. I hope you guys have gotten to know me a little bit better now. If you have any other questions for me, leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye.